We're here again. Getting a bike.
We changed the party around to have the Manaphy egg that we got into the party.
Yeah, because Gyarados is somewhat obsolete. Pick a color.
Green.
Why green?
Because green's my favorite color.
But it doesn't match the color of the character.
Do I care?
Red or blue?
Bitch! Yellow! Tell me it don't match the color of the fucking character. At least if she had green, she'd look like a fucking Christmas tree.
That's a horrible color. No.
Somehow the yellow one is not the worst one.
Somehow the yellow one is the least egregious color. Yeah, okay, sod it. I don't like the yellow one, but the yellow one is the least horrible looking.
I went for yellow.
Team Yellow Bike.
What do you want to name your group?
Yellow bike.
Don't think there's enough characters.
Yell.bike.
Okay, there is enough characters, I just can't have a space.
No.
Wait, is it like a Rotom bike?
No, it's just that they decided to add a visual indication.
You can press B to switch
I
speeds.
need to register it.
Yellow bike group has been created.
So this is third gear, which is the shorter, smaller gear that you get sort of more stationary or statics. Oh, this is the NPC telling you, oh, you have to go down Cycling Road. Fine.
Lol.
Oh, that's cute.
The sign glows?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's nighttime. There's different Pokemon now.
Oh yeah. I've met 45 Pokemon.
I forgot this game had a day-night cycle.
We
That actually meant something.
realized that the day-night cycle existed in the first episode because it went from day to evening as we were standing there discussing the starting cutscene. Oh boy. Let's see. I need to get off this road and head down. Having a good time
No,
cycling?
I'm not.
Well, I might be having a good time cycling if I had made it more than 6 feet before you interrupted me, you idiot.
Where the fuck did his bike and helmet go?
Chucked it
Rolled
off the
down. It rolled down the cycle lane.
See, I can perfectly agree with putting a helmet on. I don't like the fact that they insist on changing your outfit.
The thing is, for like the Galarian stuff, it's funny because it's accurate.
Is it?
Have you not seen people cycle in this country?
Well, you have cyclists, yeah, but if you see a school kid on a push bike, they're very
Good luck
unlike...
hitting them with a helmet on.
Yeah,
And they're standing up on it.
or they have 3 people hanging off of it as well.
Welcome to the UK, where everybody says fuck the law.
I'm too cool for a helmet.
Well, the rapidly decreasing temperature of somebody's brain scattered across the motorway would agree with that statement.
God, there should have been a trigger warning for that statement.
Add it in post.
God, I have to post trigger warnings for certain pieces of my art just because there's blood on it and I don't want the post being taken down. And I'm just sat there going, do I really have to do this?
Yes, because people are easily offended and will block anything that they get immediately offended by. Oh, actually, no, they won't block it, they'll report you because simply them not seeing it isn't good enough.
People who report others for no good reason are the Karens of the internet world.
They are Karens who found out how to use the internet.
Hi, Karen. Oh, this is a match made. Lovely. Look at this. Pop.
Gotta love that quick claw.
I probably didn't read that right, but I just roughly read Noel got better due for his IQ or something.
No,
Noel was faster thanks to his IQ. Oh no, the twig's paralysed.
That was something that my playthrough of Shield was different to most every playthrough of Pokemon I do normally. We have an electric type on the team. I hardly ever use electric types.
Barbara's useful though.
Barbara is very useful. Ability that doubles the attack power of biting moves. Hold item that increases the physical attacks, because one of her moves isn't physical, or is physical but isn't a bite, and that's the... admittedly, I guess Thunderfang would be a good move to put on there. But I'd have to find a thing for Thunderfang.
Also, if we play Shield again, do you want to go through the whole thing without Gigantamaxing / Dynamaxing?
The same way I did this time,
Yeah.
The same way I did my first playthrough before I actually bought the game.
Shh! Nobody needs to know.
Oh,
Yes, you were just borrowing a copy.
yeah, I also realized I turned off cutscenes or something, right? And I only realized at like after the league that
Something was missing.
that was the reason why the game seemed to have no story.
Wow.
Yeah, 'cause you turn the cutscenes off and you're like, you go from, you know the bit where there's the big explosions and Leon's like, oh, it's very dangerous, you need to not go this way for the moment while I deal with it. Without cutscenes on, you basically just get rumble, rumble, go through the tunnel, and Leon just sort of goes, yeah, this is bad, and leaves. So the whole issue of the plot feeling like it's Leon's story for the entire plot until the climax is even worse. Because you have little to no context.
Wow.
I also have to say that I like the fact that they included the DS sounds item in this game because this is a remake of Gen 4. The Gen 4, Gen 2 remakes included the GB sounds item.
The item also affects the main menu and boot up noises.
That's neat. I kind of skipped through the main menu boot up stuff the one time I've booted the game up because I wanted to see if I could mystery gift as quickly as possible without playing the game, and basically the answer was no, you have to actually play the game for about an hour and a half before you can get mystery gift, so I ended up just sort of jumping straight into this. And now we're here.
How many hours has it been?
Like, for some reason the save timer has an extra hour onto it to what it should. But, like 5. Maybe 6.
Ooh, I've pulled my hair a bit tight now. Love putting my hair up and feeling like all of the individual strands of hair just kind of going.
Yeah.
I realized the one key I really hate trying to hit is the Z key.
Hmm.
God damn it, twice in a row. I Twiglet hit itself in confusion.
Sad. Okay, I say we have to go up there. I don't really want to go back up there at the moment. There's a cave directly underneath the start of Cycling Road.
Oh yeah, I didn't go back up there.
I love how
That's
jarring the Pikachu is because it's just like
It is voiced.
Pikachu, like,
Ugh.
fun. Lol. Oh,
I don't
I
actually
wish
know.
the other like Pokemon were actually voiced.
It's just Pikachu and Eevee.
Yeah, I know. I just broke my spacebar.
Oh, good job.
Look, I really need to clean out my keyboard. Like, seriously, I need to clean out my keyboard.
I have basically zero idea of what it was I was going to say. What was I going to say?
I mean, my Racer has keyboard shavings in it. My keyboard has Racer shavings in it.
The former would be rather concerning.
Yeah, and it just really needs cleaning out.
Hmm.
Oh no, I probably should have swapped Pokemon if they were going to send out a Chimchar.
Hmm.
Quick, bite it.
Yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum.
Oh,
yum,
that's what I
yum.
was going to say. Yeah, I don't know who voices the Pikachu off the top of my head.
But it's been like the same person since Pokemon's came out. You gotta grab that Pokeball.
I'm trying! But you'll notice I was looking straight at it, clicking on it, and it wouldn't let me have it, and then it did.
Those are weird berries.
Yeah.
The movement with the joystick getting stuck to walls is like when you're driving a Warthog in Halo and one of your tires just hits a wall and
King.
the whole vehicle just decides, I want to hook the wall.
Yeah.
You can't separate us.
Or when it hits a
Oh.
wall and ends, or when it hits a tree, and the tree phases inside of the suspension bar, so you are now one with the tree.
Josh and I were playing some of the playlists that they have
The
for,
cross-game ones.
and we were playing Into the Ring, or
Yeah.
the Halo ones. Basically, it's
So
all the
it's-
levels where you get on Halo.
Yeah, Halo, Delta Halo, and then well, it should have been the Ark, but it was the Covenant, because it was like the big entries.
Mm.
And we ended up flailing on the last one. Enough to, like, the point where I ended up driving. And we all know that's such a bad idea.
It was quite funny.
Yeah, but all you hear is like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, like, just like absolute panic of me just like trying to drive, because driving in Halo makes me absolutely nauseous.
And then we played the playlist that was the driving ones, which started with Tip of the Spear, and finished with Halo at the end of Halo 3. It's a good playlist.
They're fun. The little playlists that they have are fun, because it basically brings all like the good points of most of the campaigns
Well, the
without you
theme
having to sit
through
through
oh,
the
we'll get to
library.
all of them.
I hate the library.
Yeah,
it
Let's
so
talk about
much.
that mission.
the library. My favorite thing about the library is the fact that IGN had Marty, Marcus Leto, and a couple of other of the devs watch Garish Goblin do a world record speedrun of CE. And when they got to the library, they were just like, yeah, the library's too long. Because one of the devs they had on there started the library, and then he got told to go deal with something else, so he handed it off to somebody else, who then decided it was his baby and just kept adding and adding
Oh no.
and adding. And, you know, it's like, does it really need to be a 40-minute level?
No.
Not really.
For any creatives listening, or anybody who's into that, there is a point where you are beating a dead horse, and instead of beating an actual like dead horse, you're beating a pile of mush because you keep going at it for so long.
And that pile of mush is your audience's attention span.
Like, there's a point where you just need to stop, and that can pretty much go for anything. You know?
Yeah. Like writing, drawing, sculpting, recording,
Oh.
anything.
I
Is
wonder if it
listening
was.
to the things that I do.
I wonder if originally it was even longer, but the playtesters they had were just like,
No, it wasn't.
no. Oh,
That's the final. Oh,
I think you need Flash.
just imagine the playtesters like, please, we don't want to keep testing this level. It's like, we'll play it all day, every day.
I'd laugh if your
Must be
Pokewatch
perfect.
had a bloody torch.
it has a backlight, but only for the one. Yeah, I'm not doing that right now. However, the one-time teleport is actually useful. And this just means I'll get some more steps in the Manaphy egg.
But you would have had more if you walked back.
True, but this was faster.
And now you can just go, "Meow."
Hmm.
The step counter does correctly count going diagonal as well.
Well, that's helpful, yeah. So what you're saying is I can do this and... whilst incredibly annoying to sit here and do,
It goes up really fast if you just spin around in circles.
So it does. But then that also tends to be really bad for your joystick. Especially these joysticks that Nintendo have insisted on using, which are incredibly cheap and nasty. Oh. Hi. I mean, I didn't want the Versus Seeker, but okay. Oh, right.
Here's the dowsing machine.
He just gives us both.
Well,
Fair. Ciao.
You've got 2,000 more steps than me.
Joshua literally did run around the underground for like
Half
a
an hour.
solid half an hour.
I also started the save before you did.
Yes, you did.
Verbs. Wait, what? Okay. I was gonna get very confused if I managed to quick claw ahead of a priority move. Oh, yeah, I have no idea how relatively good this is, but my level 100 Alakazam in Shield Neb has over 400 special attack, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure how good that is.
It's extra though.
I haven't finished Sword and Shield yet.
Really?
I haven't finished a game since Soul Silver.
Honestly,
God.
my opinion of Shield got better the further through it I
Is
went.
yeah. Like,
There's
there's-
definite...
issues with the game.
Yeah, and there's
like-
definite places where the devs really needed another 6 months or so, you know?
Like, the whole thing, like, the entire DLC has you emoting and the character reacting to situations, but then it's not in the actual game.
Hmm.
So obviously they had this prepared, but whether or not they could have put it in time,
The fact that they haven't patched it in afterwards is what annoys me, though.
yeah. But you know, like, you have this big battle scene, of course, at the end, like every Pokemon game, and it has this epic sort of scenery around you because, of course, of the interactive backgrounds when you're actually in a battle.
And the giant boss monster and everything.
And
And you're
you
just
have
sat there with this dumb,
this,
glumless grin.
this smile on your face, just kind of like this, while like the bad guy is just kind of like, I will beat you, look at me, ha ha ha, and it's just kind of like, that's nice, let's fight. Like, it's such a shame because obviously they have wonderful expressions because you can tell that from the trainer cards, right?
Or,
the fact
well,
that there's such a variety in it, and then when you play the DLC, your character kind of has this look of, what am I doing here? Like, every time they get brought into a scenario where it's like,
why am I doing this again?
this was not my intention to be here.
Why not go up there? Oh, it's the side path. Boy.
I think I'll go back and finish it because when I'll be working, I have like an hour bus in the morning and afternoon.
Drag your Switch with you on
Yeah.
the bus.
And Nintendo finally added Bluetooth headphone support, so I
Fair
can connect them
enough.
to my earbuds.
That's amazing.
God, you're leveling up so fast.
Well, I am maining a Pokemon, and as it turns out, this region has a lot of rocks. But yes, this is the reason why most ROM hacks for Platinum, etc. increase the difficulty curve.
You've been going through soaking the rocks, and I've just been throwing grass at them.
It's slapping.
Literally, the most used move has been Bubble Beam.
Yeah.
Where did this kid get the fucking Chimchar from?
I don't know. Oh good, we got another level.
Oh, if I did the Pokemon D&D, I think I would make it so you have to choose an invented starter. I would sit there and figure out starters.
Yeah, because the issue is, when it comes to letting people pick their own starter, you don't want to, like, let them have a pseudo-legendary or something.
There you go. Yeah, no, but I'd like the
Because-
idea of just making my own and being like, this is what you get to deal with.
Yeah, that's what's fun. Like, a general good rule of thumb is to ensure that it's a 3-stage Pokemon with reasonable stats. You know?
Well, you can help with the stat shit because
Like,
we don't trust me with numbers.
you don't want to give somebody the choice of, okay, you can have an Azurill, a Cleffa, or a Magby, you know. Oh, I didn't want to use Metal Claw.
But if you don't make your mind up in 30 seconds, you get a Magikarp.
No. Smeargle.
The Magikarp's actually useful.
Gyarados is useful. It's just that if electricity looks vaguely in its general direction, it dies.
Oh yeah.
The same way that Charizard looks vaguely in the direction of a rock and dies. Because, you know, 4X weaknesses are fun. No, so I would say actually a reasonable starter would be something like an Aron. You know, because you can go up to an Aggron, which isn't a pseudo. I don't know. I don't know. I could say an Abra, but Alakazam is pretty potent. It's not a pseudo again. Nidoran would be something. Because, you know, it's a 3-stage, it gets a dual typing.
I don't know. I just think it'd be cool to give people the opportunity to
Yeah. It's just...
have, like,
don't
a more
make this an
original
Eevee.
thing. I wouldn't want it to be an Eevee because Eevees are fucking annoying to actually fight with.
Yeah, and it's also so cliched, you know. The cliche Pokemon ROM hack is, you know, I'm Kurt Edgelord from the city of Nowheresville, moved to this region to fight the new evil team and defeat their snake asses because I am good and God is on my side and I have the power of anime. This is my shiny Eevee that I have known for 47 years and I am 12. you know, you really don't want to Ebony Darkness Dementia Ray it.
4 to 7 years is how long it took him to soft reset to get the Shining Starter.
Good luck soft resetting a tabletop. Shy of gently flipping it.
I have to ask, since when have I ever written a Mary Sue?
You're very good at not writing a Mary Sue. It's just that was the joke that tends to be something that happens a lot with this sort of thing.
I really don't like Mary Sues. Like, there are ways you can get around having a powerful character and like, they're supposed to be, like, god level of a character, right?
Anakin frickin' Skywalker.
But you can get around them being a Mary Sue / Mary Sue. I'm gonna call them Mary Hughes now. Because then it's gender neutral, because then it's just Mary Human.
Just call them annoying.
But yeah, it's like, I mean, I have a character who is basically a demigod in a world full of humans, and it's just kind of like...
How do you balance this? Yeah.
Yeah, but they can still be physically that powerful, right? Obviously, I have my own limitations in my world building and stuff like that. But you don't have them be happy all the time. You have them emote in such a way that makes them vulnerable.
Yeah.
And that's how you get around that power balance, because the issue with Mary Sues, Mary Stews, whatever, is that they are perfect in every possible way.
And they have no flaws. Somebody didn't do basic D&D character sheets.
And, you know, it's like, you know, you want people to have flaws. I know it's so tempting to have the most, like, perfect person that you can ever, like, possibly imagine having. But in all honesty, that doesn't make for an entertaining character.
Yeah, it gets rather boring. Which is why, like, BNHA does a very good job of writing stuff like this, because you have characters who are literally broke-ass OP, but they have flaws. And it's the flaws that make it interesting.
I guess it's something that is just so important to me because of what I do and, you know, what I want to do in the future.
Yeah.
You know, and the idea of having perfect characters bothers me. You know?
Yeah.
Or having them be all one note. Like, they're stereotypes or things like that. Now, the thing is, you can use stereotypes to benefit a story.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just that you want to have
if your
depth.
character's personality is literally a stereotype of some kind, like they're an Asian character who's good at math and that type of thing, they're good academically,
And that's it.
right? And that's it, like they have no other interests, like, or any flaws of any kind, like, they're good at math, but only because they work at it and they actually really suck at algebra, or something like that. You know, that makes for...
They're deathly afraid of geometry because of that one time they got stabbed with a protractor.
No, but it's things like that that make them so much more personable,
Well,
and
yeah.
reasons why people fall in love with characters. It's like, okay, for as much as I don't enjoy Rowling's writing in some aspects, Harry is your fish out of water. Like, he is your perspective, he is how you see the world, which is why he's the fish out of water in the scenario. However, he has such a fucking sassy personality.
You obtained a dress.
That it
You got a
makes
new
him...
Oh,
When'd you get a new
contests.
outfit? Oh.
Contest place.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
Josh
like,
was not happy about the contests. I gotta do them.
it's not that I'm not happy about it, it's that I've never been good at them. Because as it turns out, see Pokemon Punch is a lot easier than how do I mess with this system to make it like me?
But yeah,
Harry
like,
is flawed.
he's aggressive for one. He has anger issues, but you can blame that on him having a bloody Horcrux inside of him, right? He has the most evil
Yeah.
person's soul inside of him. But he's irritable and he doubts himself.
And he can be arrogant, and he has issues with impulse control.
self-sacrificing
grudges.
Gryffindor. You know, yeah, or he's. It's like the entire 6th year. Harry sits there blaming Draco, when in fact it is Draco, but his, like, hypothesis and theory is totally, like, unbased on anything. It's just, I saw him going into Borgin and Burke's with Mummy Dearest. He must be a Death Eater now, like.
Which, yes, he is a Death
Yes,
Eater
he is
now, but
But where did you pull this from? Like, you can't prove your point. So it's like, you know, he's also supposed to be the chosen one type mechanic, and you read a lot of, like, young adult fiction that just doesn't even have that character be, like, maintaining flaws.
yeah.
It can happen with either gendered character,
Oh.
right? That's surprising.
It likes me.
But you know, like, I guess it just bothers me seeing characters that just don't have any depth to them. It's
Yeah.
like even you as the Pokemon trainer have depth just because of the way that you react to the scenario.
Hmm.
But like, that's the reason I didn't like Hop at first, right?
Because
he
he's
felt
just.
so one note.
But he has a
He
character arc.
grows.
It's just
Yeah,
it
he
goes.
does.
It goes 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 7, 11. You know.
Yeah, no, that's a character arc in some way still, which is better than nothing.
Yeah. It's just that it is a very sharp, sudden character arc.
This is gonna be the most talkative episode because you triggered me. You triggered a topic that I'm very passionate about fixing.
Well, that's great because it means I actually have something to talk back about.
The poor Nebs just sat there going, sure, just like agreeing quietly.
No, I was just confused at what I just saw.
What was it you just saw?
There was this NPC with a baby in a pram,
Yeah.
but the way the baby is modelled, it looked like an old woman sat in a pram. So I thought it was white hair, but it's actually just a cap.
She's
They're
taking Granny for a
Grandma
walk.
out for a walk. I mean, people get prams, like specific, like prams. You know, the ones that have the like carriage bit facing you
Hmm.
to put dogs in.
Yeah.
I saw one of those the other day. It was great. The dogs were fluffy and cute. It made my day. It was great. It's like even these like NPCs can have like some sort of like growth after you beat them. Like you get their starting line and then their line after you
Yeah,
kill
like
them.
that. Or this guy.
Yeah. You know, it's things like that that really make you believe in the world that you're being asked to.
Believe.
Yeah, because of course Pokemon's a stretch of the reality, right?
Well, I mean,
know-
it's just government-sponsored cockfights.
That 11-year-olds and below take part in, yeah.
Yeah, and are encouraged to.
He looks so friendly.
Well, it's because he's shaped like a friend.
He's
You're gonna be a
friendly.
cockfighting master.
All I can imagine is not so literal
Wait,
sword
why did I
fighting.
do that? Well, on the bright side, I don't have to worry about Sturdy.
Sturdy was the bane of my existence while fighting Brock.
He's a good admiral.
Admiral Sturdy.
Yeah.
Is that a Hardy too?
There were a couple of Hardys, but Sturdy was a reasonably good admiral on the Royal Navy in the First World War.
I hate your stupid fucking infinite box of war wisdom.
Well, you missed the story of Sergeant Clem yesterday, Neb.
Nope. We ain't doing this. Nope.
Oh, okay.
I won't ask them.
You
can
can
look it
ask
up.
him after. I'm not sitting through more of this bullshit.
The one-line thing, He ran away from home at 9 to join the Union Army in the Civil War, and he retired in 1916 after a 55-year career as a Major General.
A modern Major General.
He was rather modern at that point.
You mean he was a literal child?
Well, he wasn't a Major General when he was a child, but yeah. That's called drive. Oh.
Live information, vegetable, animal, and mineral.
Yeah.
I live for the fact that Hamilton references that in the play. And it's Washington making the reference.
But wasn't he a Lieutenant General? When did he get promoted from Major General to Lieutenant General? That's the question.
I don't know. But
It's also-
he references it at basically the start of the revolution.
So he's probably a Major General then, yeah. It's worth noting that part of Washington's resentment for the British came from the fact that he was denied a commission in the army.
Love that.
He
I love a
formed-
petty king.
He formed a regiment of militia, the Virginia Regiment, in the 7 Years' War, known popularly in the States as the French and Indian War, because it kind of ignores the whole fact of there was fighting in Europe, there was fighting in India, there was fighting in Africa, there was fighting in other bits of Asia.
Sounds very American.
Yeah, it was. Churchill described it as the actual First World War. But Washington formed a regiment to deal with the French, and basically at the beginning of the mess, because there were tensions rising, his unit that he was in charge of ambushed a small French unit, and basically they figured out, after the French had acknowledged the fact that they were surrounded and outnumbered, and surrendered, that the guy with the French was a diplomat, and so they'd accidentally broken diplomatic immunity by, without reason, ambushing and attacking this diplomatic convoy, basically.
That's a quest from Scar.
So, as Washington was trying to figure out what exactly he was going to do with this mess, one of his native scouts walked up to the French commander and axed him in the head with a tomahawk.
Power move.
And so started the French and Indian War. So, yeah, you could kind of blame Washington for that.
I mean, Washington also had like an extreme temper, which is why Hamilton quit
He was
working
also
as
a
his
terrible
secretary.
commander.
Which is why Hamilton was his secretary.
Yeah. That's also the reason why he was denied a commission in the regular army after the war, because he'd been in charge of a regiment for 4 years and had basically won like 2 skirmishes. Oh, and had also started a war. So the fact that they didn't, like arrest him or anything is more impressive.
Oh, I can't remember which war it was. I don't think it was World War One, but it was like around said time. Most dentures were made from the teeth of soldiers. No, it was the Napoleonic War, and the amount of people who died meant that dentures were going for cheap because of how many teeth they could collect from your young soldiers,
Yeah.
and the quality of them were decent enough.
Sounds about right. They had to have a substantial guard standing post over the battlefield at Waterloo to stop people from looting all the corpses. But then Waterloo was a very bloody battle. I didn't want to buy a
Do that.
berry.
At least it was only like 80 pokey.
Yeah, it's less than $1. I just think it's funny that this guy hands you a free berry and his lady
Well,
friend
it's a
over here.
random.
Yeah. And she's also
You're gonna
very
buy it,
embarrassed.
right?
She's very embarrassed about the fact that she uses Pokemon turds as fertilizer. Oh,
Thanks?
So that's where that is.
Quick, put the hoodie on the tree.
I don't
Is
really
it
feel like waiting.
instant?
No, it's 6 hours.
Still.
Yes. Oh, it's you.
Fuck that.
Oh, we are now in Hearthhome.
Did you confuse her with the gym leader?
No, she's the contest lady, isn't she?
She's somebody who is involved in contests.
Oh, just
Oh,
because there's that gym leader that's also purple.
yeah.
It's the cowgirl.
No, that's not what I was going. I was going at the music.
Are they
No,
Yeah.
that's the one that they straight up sampled the melody of for. Is it Green Day? And there's the other contest lady.
As in Boulevard of Broken Dreams?
No, the guns, 21 guns. That's the line.
No, I have to look that up. God damn it. It helps
Yeah.
if I type properly.
It's Pokemon Route 209 or 207.
Yeah, it's 21
sure.
guns.
Yeah. How close is my Manaphy to hatching?
It's the moment where you realize that the reason that Green Day blew up was because of like them basically changing like genre.
Yeah. Sorry, I just went, how close is the Manaphy egg to hatching? Check it, says it's close to hatching. Move 6 feet, it
Stat.
hatches.
Manaphy's adorable though.
What am I naming the Manaphy?
Fee? Phi?
I don't know, I was going to call it Ross for some reason, but...
No!
Okay, I know what I'm calling it. No, I don't want a D.
Are you sure?
Fifi. I got confused and I thought this fisherman was accosting me. Sure. Just because you're being nice and saying that you want to reciprocate somebody being nice and showing you where to go.
Look! It's the baby! It's the old woman in the carriage! Oh,
Yeah,
its mouth moves!
It's got a dummy in.
I didn't see a dummy, all I saw was wiggle wiggle, and I just kind of went, no!
Poiple
thanks."
woman.
She's dressed like a Drifblim?
Yeah. I
A
could have
doom
sworn...
balloon.
Oh, see, that's the gym leader.
If we get a Drifblim, you're calling it the doom balloon?
I can't call it Zeppelin.
No, because then it would have to be made out of
Oh,
lead.
hi, Mom. Sorry, it's just... You did well, here's a gold star.
Well, she doesn't exactly give you,
It would have been funnier if it was a gold star.
The stickers that you put on the capsules is what replaced the costumes and stuff in the contest.
Oh, but the stickers were
Really?
in Gen 4 to begin with.
You're kidding. There's no, like, actual...
Well, to be fair, the amount of effort it would take to actually bother putting the,
I don't care! You still could have
Yeah,
just
it's
had
been-
it be
it's
the
been
3D
simplified a
way. Like, the 2D just... That breaks my heart. I will... You need to look
that's
at
for
what...
multiplayer contests. That's the contest normal one.
I've never understood why there are clowns everywhere.
No.
And it's the 3 clowns that give the coupons to Pokesh, but then why are they even clowns?
Yeah, it's.
To
Is it because they're just
confuse you.
noticeable?
Yeah.
How disappointing is the contest system then?
The more stickers there are, the better. Okay.
I'm
So
really
fill up-
pissed off.
Fill up every slot with stickers.
Front and back.
Yeah, there's the backside. Did you realize that?
Yeah, I've got stickers
Hey,
on my Pokeball.
Hmm. I have a Crobat. I never have a Crobat. I think this is the first time I've actually, like, legitimately just gotten a Crobat for the sake of...
I'm
Well,
now
like-
really disappointed with that.
Hey, I can go behind the house. I didn't click on you. Oh,
The TM for
okay.
strength is at the Lost Tower.
Yeah, no, I was just noting the fact that right trigger is a A.
Gotcha.
Gyarados isn't considered cute enough.
Something that's disappointing but also a relief at the same time is when you sprint past an NPC and it turns out they're not a trainer.
Yeah.
In
It's
Naruto
like, oh, I
runs.
can't level, but then it's like, oh, thank God I don't have to fight.
Oh my god, the fucking penguin Naruto.
It is Naruto running, yeah. Ooh, that's Stutter, though.
I think if you can get into those houses, there's a Pokeball inside one of them. Oh, you can't sit down at the benches now, though.
Yeah, that's sad. Oh, there's the Poffin thing.
Oh, yeah, there's a guy in one of the buildings in that city that
Yeah.
gives you the Poffin case.
Yeah. Just, yeah, watch this. Do you see me just ramming my Pokemon along a wall? That was...
Yeah.
The jitter in its feet. Stop running, woman! I'm not that fast!
Pat, 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 pat.
Where's the Pokeball?
Yeah,
Death
it has little
balloon.
legs.
It's gonna steal the child. Oh,
Told
there's another
you!
Coin. Well,
I
that's
told you there
helpful.
was something in one of them.
Can I move? Where did... You don't know teleport. Oh, I can talk to you through the window. That's cute.
I'm surprised. I'm not surprised it's feeling like it's light.
Spooky plate.
I think it's because you're running through it.
Hmm. Okay. Well, that's enough of this mess. Ciao. Oh.
You can do that? How?
I'm trying to talk to this person, but she doesn't want to talk.
It's like, care to elaborate?
God damn it! You had to spam through the fucking text, didn't you?
Oh, is it Nola?
Sorry?
N-O-L-A. Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was N-O-L-E. That's why I was saying Noel.
Oh. Okay.
So is this just for the town, or can you do this for the entire game?
I think I can do it for everywhere, just not interiors.
Oh, God, my
Oh.
Twiggler is so slow.
There's a reason I have a quick claw on my starter.
It's so slow.
Oh yeah, time to put the Manaphy in the box.
You can access your PC from anywhere now.
Well, true.
I guess that's the one thing is that's actually like really weird.
Do I really want to use a Crobat?
I mean, I personally don't care for them.
Well, that might be useful for the anti-ghost roll here. I don't know. Oh yeah, your Beeb.
Bebe. I think you might have to do one of the contests, I'm not sure.
I don't think I have to leave, and the gym leader didn't seem to be too fussed. Oh yeah, these straight up. Here's a church.
Huh. I like the fact that the music just fucking stops.
Hmm. That's the most Catholic sounding sentence.
There we go. My story is a lot faster.
Yeah, they tend to be.
See, walk with an. The Onyx is so tiny.
You can take your Onyx out?
Take the Onyx for a walk. It's tiny.
I couldn't take my Alakazam out.
When I went for a stroll, it was all. It only let me do the starter, but now I'm out and about.
Yeah.
I can just do any.
Hmm.
If you go into menu now, I think you should be able to. I can take my Abra for a walk.
Okay.
How much longer do you have on this? How long have you been going for?
It's ominously I'm just. Oh.
He ruined the fun!
I guess we'll fight him and finish up then.
Because it's 10:15.
Yeah, I was gonna finish up like 5 minutes ago, but. Okay. This is happening. poison is good against grass. Oh, poison type slash. I should have used absorb and just stolen his little bit of health and healed myself with it. Just to add insult to injury. Actually, poison is pretty decent against water as well. As in, if I poison it, it'll be badly poisoned. Or I'll just kill it, that works. I think for the moment the Crobat is staying on the team. Does Geodude evolve into Graveler at level 33, I think it is?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. I wonder if they've changed the Elite Four teams so that Flint actually has fire types. I've deliberately avoided looking up team compositions for anybody in this. I'm not telling you you lost, I'm slapping you in the face with it. Oh, never mind.
I know that the gym leaders are in their normal order,
Yeah.
and not the changed order in Platinum.
Was there a changed order in Platinum?
One of them... can't remember who it was.
I will say I'm... Okay, bye. I want to get my egg off of this person. Plarson?
Flarson.
Flarson. Sure, Jan. Yes, it was Professor Elm who did the egg stuff. Why am I looking at the Pokédex? I don't want to look at the Pokédex. I want to set you back to the walkie-walkie. Is this the fan club? Yeah. Let's get the Poffin case, and then we shall end for today.
That angle is really awkward to get into that gap.
Hmm.
That's what she said.
Yeah, in Diamond and Pearl it was... the third gym is Veilstone,
Yeah.
whereas in Platinum it's Hearthome.
But the third gym is Hearthome, isn't it?
The third one you do in Diamond and Pearl is Veilstone. In Platinum it was Hearthome.
Oh. And they made Hearthome 5 here.
Yeah.
That's just annoying. Because you're already here, you know?
I guess that's why they changed it.
Yeah. But then they reverted it. Either way, that's time to end for today.